Hi, I'm Joe. I'm going to do a review today on another broadhead. This broadhead is, the name is synonymous in the world of bow hunting. It is one of the pioneers of the broadheads that you actually are multi-part. You know, in the old days when people used to use the wooden shafted arrows, most of the broadheads were all one piece. They were either crimped together or they were actually kind of soldered together to make one piece. Nowadays these broadheads, you know, you can actually assemble them, a lot of them. So anyway, name of this broadhead is MUZZY, and it is a broadhead that I used to use, you know, in my earlier days. Today I use the mechanical broadhead, but I still have a very huge respect for these fixed blades, and there are times when a fixed blade has to be used. You know, I draw 60 pounds now, or a little over 60 with my bow. When I first started bow hunting, I only pulled about 52 is what I think is what I used to shoot at. And you know, mechanical broadheads require a certain amount of bow pull pressure, because for the actual broadhead to function, it uses up kinetic energy. And you know, if you're not shooting 60 or probably more pounds of pressure with a mechanical broadhead, a lot of times you can't get adequate penetration. That's where the fixed blades come in. One of the reasons why I don't use fixed blades is because you generally can't find them in a very large cutting diameter. You know, I like a big hole, because the bigger the hole, the more blood's going to be squirting out. And you know, I think this MUZZY, now don't quote me, but I think it is 1 1/8 inch diameter, and you know, that's a little bit smaller of a hole than I like to use. But I will say one thing about this MUZZY broadhead. Even though it does have a small cutting diameter, this particular broadhead here is very effective. This is the 4-bladed 100 grain broadhead, and you know, I brought down some big deer with these in the past. You know, they're a broadhead that is well made. They're readily available in most department stores and hunting retailers. If you get them in the department store, I've noticed that these are about half price of the name brand competitors. I can get a pack of these of 3, and I think they only run about 17 or 18 bucks, and I'm telling you what, that's a good deal. Because most other broadheads nowadays, you're looking at $35 to $40 for 3. So, you know, if you're kind of, you know, wanting to pinch your pennies a little bit, and the MUZZY broadhead here is an excellent buy for anybody that's wanting to kind of save a little bit of money and still have great performance. And I've got my photo album here again, and I'm going to show you a few of the deer that I've killed with this particular type of broadhead. All 3 of these deer here and this turkey, I used the MUZZY broadhead on. And you know, that was a really good year of hunting for me. You know, you get 2 bucks and a doe and a turkey, that you can't complain on that. And you know, that's been years ago when I killed those animals there. Here's a picture of that buck, one of the bucks that I had killed, and he was an 8-point, and I remember this deer when I shot it. The arrow didn't penetrate all the way through it, and it only went in about halfway. And when that deer was running, the arrow that was sticking out, it hit a tree, a small tree, and that arrow broke. And I guess when it did, that broadhead went like that, and that deer did not go very far at all. These two deer here, look at this buck here I shot with the Muzzy broadhead. That deer was huge. I didn't weigh it. It didn't have a real big rack on it, but that is the biggest deer I've ever killed. That thing was a monster. And that Muzzy broadhead did a number on that big deer. I mean, it took it a little bit of time before it killed it, but the Muzzy did the work. You know, with bow hunting, patience is something you got to have. And you know, that deer, it ran a little bit, stopped, and it walked a little ways, and it didn't go very far. But you know, it did take it a little bit of time to kill it. But man, that's a huge deer. Look at how big the hooves are on that thing. And then this doe here, I shot this doe, and you can see that I kind of hit it back in the back a little bit. And you know, it went a little ways, but the Muzzy did the trick. So, you know, if you're looking for a dependable, fixed-bladed, conventional broadhead, you know, and if you're trying to, you know, if you're new at this sport and you're looking for a broadhead with the fixed blades, I can tell you right now that Muzzy makes a good broadhead for hunting. So, you know, get out and get you some if you want to use a particular broadhead with the fixed blades, and see what they can do for you. I think you'll be happy, and I think you'll say, Joe, you sent me on the right path again. So anyway, I'll talk to you on my next video. Check out my other videos. I try to make them good for you guys, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye.